first step was getting back to Bogota. We said bye to Jeffrey and Michael. They went back home, and then we kind of stayed maybe another 2 days in Bogota. Little anecdote, but I remember taking a. I always like when I'm in Bogota, like that's where you can get like all the good fake shit. Like you can buy all the good fake clothes that you want. So the place is called San Andresito. Um, so I took him to like probably the worst one in terms of security. Like you can get robbed out there very easily, but the best one in terms of items of clothing. you know, so we went to this place called San Victorino. I had been there one time with my uncle prior to Anas actually arriving. The cab driver was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna drop you guys there, but I'll drop you guys like maybe like a 5 minute walk from there." We did our little shopping, little souvenir stuff, and in the midst of our souvenir shopping, this one guy, I guess, threw a rock at some cops. So all we saw was one dude just booking it, like, down the street, and like 15, 20 cops just, like, just revving it up and trying to find him. Yeah, so that was like our last day in our last few days in Bogota. Bogota can be very intense. Like it's 11 million people in the city. That's more than Toronto and Montreal put together. Like, so keep that in mind. It's a very small space to have so many people. But by the end, I think Anas was kind of like used to it, so he was enjoying himself. And to me, that was great because, that's important. I think this whole trip for me, I had told my friends when I was young, like Colombia is this amazing place. Like you guys need to go there. You guys, I want to bring you guys there. And they'd all tell me bullshit, till they actually went there. And now all of them telling me, when are you going back? I want to go back with you. Like, I want to live this experience again because it was so amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I would go back to Colombia. It's not as a lot of people envision it, like in the movies and stuff like that. No, and like at any moment, I didn't really feel like, oh shit, we're in trouble, or you just have to, just don't be dumb. Just don't act like super, like don't act like a gringo and shit. Don't. If you have a bunch of jewelries and shit, don't be out there flashing it. Just be aware of your surroundings, and you'll be fine.
Thinking back on my time in Colombia, like I'm so grateful for Lucas for like opening that door and allowing me to see Colombia like a way I would have never been able to experience it on my own.
Overall, this trip was fantastic.
Would you go back?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I would go back. I'd go back tomorrow if everyone wanted to.
Brother, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna live in Colombia. Give me at least for 3 months in my life, by any means necessary.
So I guess we land at home, and everything's kind of weird. I think Anas, he went to BC after all. He wasn't done traveling.
On the dopamine rise the whole trip, and when you come back, you're bound to hit some lows. It's normal. Yeah, back to reality. But over there, like never a dull moment.
But I was back home because I actually like got a job while I was in Colombia. I landed a job like just doing remote interviews and stuff. Things had changed. The day I come, or maybe the day after I come back, my sister announced us that she was pregnant. So I got to meet my niece this year, and it was crazy. Like it was just being back for the first like month. I felt weird. I just went through all these things, and I can't wait to tell people about this story, and the best way to tell this story is through the music that I'm making. And so this past so let's say I came back last June, up to now, I think I've been to Toronto like 6 times, just made the road trip because we've been working with this producer called iSign. We've just been, working and working. We had a lot of ideas. We had a lot of great material from the music that we made in Colombia, but I think it still had a lot of chooch in it. There's pockets here that I absolutely love. There's ideas here that I absolutely love. So I decided I'm going to take the 5 best songs, and I'm going to put them on a project. And I'm going to call it Villeta after, in kind of an ode to my granddad's city, to my granddad's village, sorry.
Oh, it took a lot of hard work, bro. It took a lot of time. Took networking. It took like reaching out to different people, and like definitely proud of the project. Proud of Lucky. Like definitely put in a lot of work, and yeah, it's sounding good.
That vibe, like overcoming all those things, is kind of what I want to to express to you, and overcoming all those things by going back home was a big part of it. So I just want to give a couple shout outs though, because I wouldn't have been able to go back and forth to Toronto without these people, with all my buddies, Eric, Keenan, Shabad, Mr. Jerry Man, Mustafa. Like, you guys all made it possible, and you guys like didn't charge me for staying at your crib. All you guys asked was like, show me your music, bring the vibes, and get after it, buddy. I had a moment of appreciation even in Toronto, man. Like, I was, cause you know, when you're working so hard on your music, sometimes you get discouraged. But in those moments, like, I remember one time I came back at like 4 a.m, and it just, because I took Eric to a studio session just to kind of listen in. And I came back, and I was like, damn, like, I worked so hard on this. It's 4 a.m, I'm coming back. Like, this is the third night that I'm coming back at 4 a.m, just working on my music. So I had to, I guess I'll show you guys. Thankful for the friends I have, you know? I'm so thankful for the experience I had. And I can't wait to show you guys this music. I can't wait. So that's my story, man. I guess the end, I don't know.